A homeowner asks AI who to call for emergency furnace repair near Arnold, Missouri. 3 competitors appear, but your company is missing. AI is no longer just listing businesses. It is choosing which companies seem most relevant and trustworthy enough to recommend. Customers are asking much more specific questions now. Who offers same-day service? Who works on older homes? Who installs heat pumps? Who offers financing? Search is becoming recommendation, and AI needs specific business information to give specific answers. The larger company has 20 years in business, 12 trucks, and 150 reviews. The smaller competitor has 1 truck and fewer reviews, yet still gets recommended. Size alone does not win when the smaller company is easier for AI to understand. AI can only evaluate the evidence it finds online. Incomplete categories, missing services, generic pages, weak photos, and inconsistent information create low confidence. Clear, complete, and consistent evidence gives AI a stronger basis for making a recommendation. AI does not physically see your shop, your trucks, your technicians, or the quality of your work. It cannot inspect the business directly. It has to infer what is real from the digital evidence you publish and the public information connected to your company. Your Google business profile, website, reviews, photos, Instagram, YouTube, directories, and local mentions all feed into one business understanding. Each source teaches AI something about what you do, where you work, and whether your business appears credible. A homepage that says, "We are the best HVAC company," is only one unverified claim. Without service pages, reviews, job photos, or independent mentions supporting it, AI has no corroborating evidence and little reason to trust the statement. Confidence rises when trusted sources repeat the same story. Your profile, website, directories, reviews, and social accounts all say HVAC contractor, furnace repair, Arnold, Missouri, emergency service, licensed and insured. Consistent evidence creates a much clearer business identity. Now look at the opposite. The profile says general contractor. The website says HVAC. A directory says home services. Reviews mostly mention plumbing, and social posts are unrelated. Conflicting signals make one simple question difficult: what business is this? When the business type is unclear, the service match is uncertain, and the location cannot be confirmed, AI hesitates. A competitor with clearer information receives higher confidence and becomes more likely to appear in the recommendation. Signal number 1 is category. This profile uses the broad category contractor. That does not tell AI whether the company specializes in HVAC, roofing, plumbing, electrical work, or remodeling. A broad category makes the business harder to classify. Changing the primary category to HVAC contractor immediately creates a clearer identity. AI can now connect the business with heating, cooling, repair, and installation. A specific category gives the system a much stronger starting point. But adding more categories is not always better. HVAC contractor, plumber, handyman, appliance repair, general contractor, and equipment supplier send mixed signals. Too many unrelated categories dilute the main business identity. The goal is to make the company easy to classify. A clear summary should identify the business as a residential HVAC contractor specializing in heating, cooling, repair, and installation. Clear category, clear services, clear location, and clear credentials create higher confidence. Signal number 2 is services. This profile lists only heating and cooling. That phrase is too vague to show which customer problems the company actually solves. Limited service detail creates weak recommendation signals. Specific services match specific questions. Furnace repair, AC replacement, heat pump installation, boiler repair, mini-splits, and emergency no-heat service give AI exact information it can connect to exact customer needs. A customer asks which HVAC company near Arnold repairs boilers. The vague company lists only heating and cooling. The detailed company specifically lists boiler repair and supports it with service pages, photos, reviews, and business information. The detailed company is easier to recommend. Both businesses may actually repair boilers, but only one documents that service clearly. Business A makes a broad claim. Business B repeats boiler repair across its profile, website, reviews, and photos. Documentation beats vagueness when AI chooses a match. The website lists 10 services, but the business profile lists only one. That mismatch teaches different systems different versions of the company. Conflicting service information weakens AI's understanding and lowers recommendation confidence. A strong evidence trail repeats one real service naturally across trusted sources. Furnace repair appears on the business profile, a dedicated website page, customer reviews, job photos, and social posts. AI sees a clear, consistent pattern. Signal number 3 is the website. A homepage that says quality service you can trust sounds polished, but it does not identify the service, location, specialty, or availability. Generic messaging creates weak recommendation signals. A specific service page answers real customer questions. Emergency furnace repair in Arnold, Missouri explains no heat symptoms, same-day availability, the repair process, service area, warranty, and credentials. This page gives AI useful, answerable business evidence. Here is the difference between generic and answerable. The weak site offers broad claims and little detail. The strong site clearly explains boiler repair, service area, process, financing, and frequently asked questions. One website creates answers. The other creates uncertainty. Commercial details help AI answer buying questions. A diagnostic visit starts at $89. Final cost depends on parts and complexity. Financing is available, upfront quotes are provided, and emergency surcharges may apply after hours. Useful context builds trust and clarity. A customer asks which HVAC contractors offer financing in same-day furnace repair. AI checks the business website, service pages, and Google Business Profile. Because those details exist online, the system can confidently match the business to the question. Detail creates context. Great company, highly recommend, provides almost no useful information. They repaired our furnace in Arnold and restored heat that afternoon identifies the service, location, speed, and outcome. Detailed, authentic reviews are easier for AI to understand. Signal number 4 is reviews. Customer language teaches AI what the business is known for. This review identifies furnace replacement, the location served, same-day response, clean installation, professional service, and a fair price. Reviews are more than stars. They are business evidence. Ask for honest reviews, not scripted praise. A simple request can invite the customer to describe the real service completed. Do not tell customers exactly what to write, and do not offer rewards for positive reviews. Honest feedback creates stronger trust. The website claims the company is a heat pump specialist, but reviews contain no heat pump mentions, photos show no heat pump work, and social accounts have no heat pump posts. The specialty is claimed, but the supporting evidence is weak. Patterns across many reviews help AI identify real specialties. 12 furnace repairs, 8 AC repairs, 5 heat pump installations, and 9 same-day service mentions create a repeatable pattern. Consistent customer language builds stronger recommendation confidence. Review responses can reinforce context naturally. The owner reply mentions repairing the furnace, restoring heat, and serving the Arnold home. That response confirms the service, location, and outcome without sounding forced or stuffed with keywords. Signal number 5 is photos. A gallery filled with polished stock technicians, showrooms, and generic equipment may look professional, but it proves very little about a real local operation. Weak visual proof creates weaker recommendation confidence. Authentic local photos show the real business. A branded service van, technician on the job, completed installation, local team, shop location, and before and after repair all provide visible proof of local presence, real work, and service capability. Authentic is not enough if the image is dark, blurry, or difficult to understand. The clear photo shows the equipment, installation, and important details. Clear images are easier for both AI and customers to interpret and verify. Each photo teaches something different. A branded vehicle shows local presence. A technician shows an active workforce. Equipment shows service capability. A completed job shows proof of outcome. A team photo reinforces the business identity. Signal number 6 is social content. Social profiles are public evidence that can reinforce what your company does, where it works, and whether it appears active. But a feed full of holiday graphics, motivational quotes, random memes, and stock images teaches very little about your services or expertise. Useful content documents the business. Explain why an AC freezes. Show a real furnace repair. Document a heat pump installation, hail damage inspection, or drain camera job. This content teaches AI which problems you solve and which services you perform. One real furnace repair can become an Instagram reel, Facebook post, YouTube short, Google business profile update, and website case study. The format changes, but the underlying service stays consistent. One job creates 5 confirming signals. Signal number 7 is consistency. Summit HVAC, Summit Heating and Air, and Summit Home Services use different names, phone numbers, websites, and service areas. Fragmented information makes systems struggle to connect everything to one business. When the core facts agree across the Google business profile, website, directories, and social accounts, AI can recognize one coherent business entity. The same name, phone, website, category, services, and service area create high entity confidence. Clearer evidence can beat more reviews. The established company has 150 reviews, but broad categories, incomplete services, a generic website, stock photos, and inconsistent listings. The smaller competitor provides specific, useful, real, and consistent information. Now AI can explain why this business fits. It offers same-day furnace repair, serves Arnold, provides financing, and has strong customer feedback. The recommendation is possible because the supporting evidence is visible across the website, profile, reviews, photos, and social content. Before Google or AI can confidently recommend your business, it first has to understand your business. A free Google Business Profile audit can identify what is unclear, inconsistent, or missing. Visit morelocalleadsnow.com/GMB Visibility Fix.